A voyaging ship was wrecked during a storm at sea. And only 2 men on this ship were able to swim to a small desert-like island. And the 2 survivors, not knowing what else to do, agreed that they had no other recourse but to pray to God. However, to find out whose prayer was more powerful, they agreed to divide the territory between them and stay on opposite sides of the island. So the first thing they prayed for was food. And the next morning, the first man saw a fruit-bearing tree on his side of the island, and he was able to eat its fruit. The other man's parcel of land remained barren. Nothing happened. And after a week, the first man was lonely and he decided to pray for a wife. Jai Bhagwan. The next day, another ship was wrecked and the only survivor was a woman who swam on his side of the land. On the other side of the island, nothing. Soon the first man prayed for a house and clothes and food, and the very next day, like magic, all of these were given to him. However, the second man still had nothing. And finally, the first man prayed for a ship so that he and his wife could leave the island. And in the morning, Jai-ho, he found a ship docked on his side of the island. The first man, he boarded the ship with his wife and decided to leave behind the second man on the island. He considered the other man unworthy to receive Bhagwan's blessings, God's blessings, since none of his prayers had been answered. See, as the ship was about to leave, the first man heard a voice booming from the heaven. Why are you leaving your companion on the island? Why are you leaving him behind? And the man replied, my blessings are mine only, since I was the one who prayed for them. His prayers were all unanswered and he doesn't deserve anything. And the voice from the heavenly regions rebuked him. You are mistaken. He only had one prayer, which I answered, God replied. If not for that, you would not have received any of my blessings. Tell me, what did he pray for that I should owe him anything? The first man replied. And God, in his wisdom, he said, my boy, that other man, he prayed that all your prayers be answered. He prayed that all your prayers may be answered. Dear friends, for all that you know, all the blessings that we're enjoying now may not necessarily be only from our asking. It may be the blessings of other people, not other people in isolation. Your mother, your father, your loved ones, when they pray, anyone that prays selflessly are also praying on your behalf.